Good bro. I'll criticize the music all I want. I think you hear the coach yell with them to quickly get their shots down because they keep missing. It looks cool except for the 10 he missed before that, in which case you got to argue what's the point. That's actually cool, making them go shake the other coach's hands.
I didn't want to say anything obnoxious on the monster.
You would be the first. Oh, our parents on the ice. Yes. All right, good morning. It's game 3 from Jacksonville. This is the Greenville Rage versus the North Carolina Golden Bears. Getting ready to start the first period with Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth. And Michael and Isaac. Hugo wins the face-off. He carries it in. He's got a shot off. Goes behind the goal. Goes up to the blue line along that far board where the Bears are going to break it out. Charlie goes down with the Bears player. Hugo cuts him off, but he regroups and is able to get the puck at center ice. Does a nice job by Elizabeth to do a nice back check there and poke it away. But the Bears player retains possession of it, goes into our zone. He's going to go goal line, sharp angle shot, and Bain's able to save that one and cover it up. So nice save by Bain to start this game. See if I can zoom in a little without losing too much of the ice. All right, Hugo pushes it to the far hash. Elizabeth gets drilled into the boards. The puck is kept in at the blue line by the Bears. Gavin is able to poke that one away. He's going to Gavin against the far board there. He's looking up to see what he has. He sends it to the Bears player who gains the zone. Right in this high slot there, fires a shot, thankfully, off the target and goes past Bain. Back out to the point along the far board. Nice move. Beat one of our defenders. It's right on the doorstep of Bain. He's trying to stuff it in there. Elizabeth gets it a little bit further away from the goal. It's trickling in on Bain, and Bain's able to cover that one up. All right, 11:52 left in the first. All right, James. Ryder and Liam face-off is won by the Bears. They got it along the goal line. They send it on Bain. Puck's dribbling loose there. No one can get a stick on it. Ryder sends it out. His attempt to pass to Liam goes wide, and now it's going to go all the way down to the Bears' end. They're going to get it, send it around the backboard. Oh, somehow it comes right out to the slot where James gets a shot off, but it hits a stick before it can reach the goal. And the center ice where James is able to intercept it, and he's going to carry it out. He's going to elect to throw that one in deep and let us chase. Ryder's going to go in the near corner there and fight for it. He gets it to Milan. Milan, we're going to have a penalty. We're going to get Milan for a trip. So with 10:52 left, we're going to be on a penalty kill for a minute and a half. So Charlie and Hugo are out with Michael and Gavin. Hugo intercepts that pass, comes out to center ice where the Bears have it. They poke it ahead, but Charlie is able to step in, insert himself into that play, but the Bears since have gotten possession of it. Shot goes well wide of Bain as it deflects off Hugo's stick. Michael has it along the far corner there, backhands it back up the board. He's now behind Bain along the back of the goal where Gavin's trying to track that one down, forehands it around the board out of our zone. Hugo's going to put some pressure on as the Bears have to backtrack into their defensive zone. Their outlet pass gets picked off by Charlie for a second, and that one goes all the way back into our zone where Gavin has it. He's going to put a move on the first Bears player, but turn it over close to our goal and shot in on Bain. Bain makes a nice save, and the puck goes into the far corner. Michael backhands it out of our zone. And the Bears player turns it over to Hugo, but is able to promptly keep Hugo from getting any further. Michael's going to try to play that one up. That's going to hit them on a line change. Squirts out to the opposite side of the ice where they're going to turn it over. Hugo at our blue line. He's going to carry it up the board. And it's now behind the goal where the Bears swing it around the far board to their player at the point. Milan's out of the box, so our penalty has been killed off. Now back to Michael. He's going to elect to throw it off the backboard around to the near board where it's picked up by the Bears player. Hugo and Charlie are able to finally gain possession of that puck as it's floating around in our zone. Charlie's got a little bit of a head of steam, but he's ridden wide. Nice defensive play by the Bears player. Hugo has it around the corner of the goal. He flings it in on goal. It's just wide. Elizabeth has it along the far board there. She's able to get past one defender. She's trying to find reverse course. There you go. And now she's tied up along the far board. And she's going to carry it behind the goal. Centers it to Hugo right in front. Hugo's shot goes over the goalie. All right, and now the Bears are going to break this one out with a nice pass. But we got some defenders back, and Hugo comes back to help out. Charlie gets taken down along the near board here. The puck is just squirting around. It's still in our zone. We've yet to clear it out. Now it's gone behind the goal where Roman slaps it around to the other far board. Elizabeth's going to give chase there. She's not able to block that one. It's on the far corner. The ref has to get out of the way. Hugo picks up the loose puck, and Hugo's going to skate this one out. Whoa. So Hugo is able to beat a couple players so far. Got tied up there. Last player came, put some pressure on. James picks up the puck at the high slot, puts some nice fancy moves on. Loses the puck as he tries to make his last move to beat the defender. He's going to send that one back out to the point. Roman can't quite control that pass as he had a lot of pressure on him. He goes down. Thankfully, Ryder is there to pick up the loose puck, play it back to Isaac. Isaac's going to elect to carry this one into the zone on his own. And we don't have anyone back. No, we do. We have Milan back in case they have a break. But thankfully, Ryder's there to push it up to James. James skates it into the Bear zone, puts some nice fancy moves on, gets a shot off, saved by the goalie and covered up. So with 7:13 left in the first, it's still 0-0. James will take the face off. Liam and Ryder are on with him, along with Milan and Gavin. Face-off goes to the far board where Ryder pushes it ahead to James. James gets a shot off, goalie saves it. James gathers the puck along the backboard, brings it out to the near board. He's looking for help. He's going to reverse course and send it behind the goal. Liam picks it up behind the goal. He sends it out tries to get it to Gavin, but the puck gets intercepted. Great job by Milan to get back. prevent what almost could have been a fast break. This kid put some nifty moves on our first couple forwards, but thankfully is offside. Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth come on. Milan and Gavin are still out there on our defense. The face-off is won by Hugo back to Gavin. Gavin pushes it out of our zone into the neutral zone. They're offside. That'll draw a whistle. And they're going to switch up their people. And again, Hugo pushes it to Charlie along the far hash. Charlie pushes it off the board to the Carolina player. They dump it back into our zone. Gavin's going to have some time to pick that one up, play it off the board just beyond the reach of Hugo, but Charlie's able to pick it up but loses control of the puck as it goes back into the Carolina or Bear zone. Out to center ice here where they pick it up, send it back behind our goal in Bain. Milan tracks it down, sends it off the board. Elizabeth backhands it out of our zone. The Bears are going to have to play this one. Hopefully we can set up a little bit of a forecheck here. Off the board right to Charlie. Charlie has the puck. He's able to beat one. Oh, that should be a trip. I guess not. All right. Where's the puck? It's behind the goal. Elizabeth's putting on some pressure behind the net there. She's able to skate away with it. She tries to get a centering pass. Nothing on there, but no one there either. All right. Now the puck is intercepted by Hugo in the slot. His shot goes off somebody's ankles. Flung around the board. Hugo does a good job of sealing with his body, keeps the puck, and now has possession. And he's going to have a shot over the goal from the slot. Picked up by Charlie along the near corner. Hugo's going to have another shot from the slot. It hits somebody in front. He's able to regain possession. Sharp angle shot. I think the goalie saved that one, and the rebound comes way out. And the Bears are going to slap that one down. Milan tracks it down. He's going to find Hugo, and the Bears are in a line change, but they're able to regather themselves. The puck is behind the goal, sent around to the far corner. Pushed ahead to another Bears player. Puts a nice move on. Good job by Milan just to force it wide. Great job by Milan. He's able to push out one over to Hugo. Hugo tries to find Charlie. It passes a little bit behind him. Good job by Hugo to ride that player off the puck. Sends a shot in wide of the goal. James has come on. Outlet pass. Gets behind Isaac, but Hugo and Michael are both back. Hugo picks up the loose puck. He's going to send this one off the board into the neutral zone where James is going to pick it up. And we're going to try to get our line back together. Ryder is on. Liam is now on. And that puck is sent through the neutral zone into our zone. Isaac off his stick, but gathers it along the far corner, pushes it up to James along the far board. James has Liam. Elects to keep it. Gets taken down, ridden into the board. Puck is now with Isaac. Isaac sends it off the board. Ryder pushes it beyond the defender, trying to track it down himself. And that one sent off the board, gets past all of our defenders out to the neutral zone where the Bears have a little bit of a head of steam, but thankfully a lot of white shirts back to disrupt that. And a nice outlet pass by Michael up to James, but two defenders are back for the Bears. James carries it wide. He's still beat one player. He's still got it. He's got it behind the net. He's going to reverse course, try to tuck it in, but looks like he tries to go around the other side. Where's the puck? Oh, it's behind the goal. Okay. Outlet pass by the Bears. Oh, hits Michael's stick, so no icing. But Michael's got plenty of time here as the Bears are switching up their lines. Hugo and Elizabeth are on. Ryder's on. Where's the puck? That's going to be played off this near board right to Michael. Michael's going to play it right back to Elizabeth at the blue line. She tries to feed it ahead to Hugo. Hugo's got it on his forehand. Rips a shot. Misses. Goes all the way back into neutral zone where Gavin steps up. It's tied up at Charlie's skate with the other player. Let's see where it is. Along the far board there. Nice job by Hugo to poke that puck away. Tries to feed Elizabeth or Charlie, but the puck went off the defender's stick. Roman tries to clear that one out, but it's kept in at the blue line. Good job by Charlie to get over there. He's able to poke that ahead. Go, Elizabeth. Just take a dive. Comes out to the point, hops over Roman's stick, and then we got numbers back. Just force him wide. Yeah, harmless shot. Whoa, actually went just wide of Bain. That was actually closer than I thought it was going to be, but Bain had it covered. All right, out to the blue line. It's just out in front. Let's see, where is it? Far corner. Bears push it back to the point. Another shot sent in. Oh gosh, it's just trickling. Thankfully, it trickles wide of Bain. Roman has it in the near corner here. He pushes up the board. Gets past Charlie, but Charlie's going to able to, nope, gets taken away by the Bears player. Just force him wide. Oh gosh. Thankfully that shot was way wide and high. And let's see, Charlie's got a little bit of a break here. He's got Hugo trailing the play to his right, left. Sends a centering pass just beyond Hugo's reach, but a nice thought. Hugo tries to just play that one back in front of the crease. Goalie gets enough of it to send it into the corner. Comes back out to the point to Milan. Looks like it's out of our zone and offside, I'm going to guess. So with 1 minute left in the first, it's still a 0-0 game. All right, that puck bounces back into our defensive zone. Michael has it. He backhands it off the boards. That gets clear of the Bears, and we got a little bit of a break here with James and Ryder. The Bears have a good back check going on. They take James down. No call. All right, so where's the puck? Oh, there's the outlet pass to the far side. And nice job by Ryder to intercept that pass. Gets it up to Liam. Liam's got a lot of pressure on him, loses the puck. And the Bears are skating this one away. That kid tries to split our defense, but Ryder's back to pick his pocket. He's going to send that one in off the board deep, and we're going to chase for James going behind the goal. Where he's got it. He sends it right in front, but unfortunately there's only a Bears player there who's now skating it out. And Milan's still got good position. Yep, shot from goes way high and wide. Real no threat there. Nice job by Liam to get his body in front of that one. That pass picked up by James. James tries to get a last-second shot off, but the clock expires. All right, so that's the end of the first. 0-0.
Well, Mike, how do you think that first period went for the Rage? No comment.
I don't need additional commentary, thank you.
I'm trying to get some commentary here.
No, this is when I reflect and regroup.
What did you say?
Mom's being silly.
No, I just said you. What'd you say? I'll just listen to this later then.
This is usually where the void is filled with great music that only your generation can understand or appreciate. All right, getting ready to start the second once the Bears get their personnel on. We got Hugo, Elizabeth, and Charlie on with Gavin and Isaac on defense, and Bain manning the goal way down there as usual. All right, Hugo wins the face-off cleanly back to Elizabeth. Elizabeth tries to backhand it up, but doesn't go anywhere as the defender gets his body in the way, but Hugo picks up a loose puck, sends it back in neutral zone. Nice pass by the Bears here. They tries to split Hugo and Elizabeth, but Hugo gets his stick in there, steals the puck, and he's off. A lot of green shirts back. Oh, Hugo still gets a nice centering pass across. It goes clear across the crease. And Elizabeth has it on the near board here. She tries to center it, but misses it. She gets a backhanding centering pass, which goes off the skates behind the goal. Charlie gets ridden off the puck there in the far corner and sent all. That should be an icing. Nope, they're going to say no icing for some reason. So Isaac's going to have to play that one behind Bain. He's going to elect to try to carry this one out. Oh gosh, get some help. All right, Hugo comes back to help him. He throws up the point, but we don't have anyone up at the point. Now it's thrown back in on Bain, but Hugo stops out with his skate, and he's going to skate that one out. Gets into the Bear zone on his forehand along the far board. Tries to send a sharp angle shot that goes high and wide. Charlie picks it up along the near board here, hits a player. Hugo picks up the loose puck. Hugo's got it in the slot. He's going to launch a shot, and he scores. Beats the goalie to his blocker side. Nice shot by Hugo to put the first goal on the board and make it a 1-0 game. Rage with 11:35 left in the second. So Milan and Roman come in on defense, and Ryder, Liam, and James come in on as our forwards. James will take the face-off. James, the face-off is won by the Bears, who bring it into our zone. This kid has got some wheels. Oh, man. Just like that, ties it up 1-1. All right, James will take his face off again. That one's pushed over to Liam, who pokes it into the Bears blue line. He's fighting for it now. Good job, but he keeps skate through it, Liam. Lost sight of the puck, which is behind him. Ryder has it. He tries to flick a backhand centering pass to Liam, but can't connect. Oh, nice little flip pass or whatever that was, but just beyond the Bears' reach. And now the puck is at center, or now it's in the Bear zone. James is going to have. He's got some time. He's seeing who's there to help him. He's got Liam and Ryder wide open in front. He's still got Ryder wide open. No, Ryder's not wide open anymore. Ryder's shot gets knocked down by a defender. Ryder does a good job of just keeping that one bouncing around loose right in front in the goal. James's shot goes wide, cleared wide by the Bears, and sent back to Roman in the neutral zone. Roman's going to try to hit James. His pass goes off of James's skate. And then turned over to the Bears, who get a shot off on Bain. Oh my gosh, that kid's got a rocket. Thankfully that was wide. James going to track this one down at center ice. He's going to try to put some moves on, but gets it poked away. And now, unfortunately, this kid's got a step on Milan, but offside. All right, Elizabeth, Charlie, and Hugo come on. Michael and Gavin are on for defense. Goes back to Gavin, he backhands it, and it must have gotten out of the zone because I'm assuming that's going to be offside. And then Gavin's going to come out, and Isaac's going to go in, and Hugo will take the face-off again, poke behind him to Michael. Michael slaps it back into the neutral zone, and the Bears just slap it back in, but they have someone there to pick up the puck at the blue line, and that one's gonna, where is it? Hugo picks up the loose puck. He tries to split some defenders. Bears have it. They're skating this one out. Some good defense by Michael to help out Isaac. Michael goes down. He's going to draw a penalty on that play, though, is they're going to get the Bears for a trip. And so with 9:18 left in the second, it's 1-1, and Greenville will be on a power play. Milan and Gavin come out for our defensive side. That puck gets poked. Oh, thank goodness Milan was able to keep that one in. That kid had almost that breakaway, it looked like, developing. That shot goes wide. Only people along the near board here are the Bears, but Hugo's able to keep that one in. As he tries to make a move, he loses control of the puck. It goes back in a neutral zone where Gavin's going to send that one back into the Bear zone. Charlie does a good job. That one gets behind. Nice outlet pass, but a little bit too far. Gavin picks it off, leaves it for Hugo. And Hugo's able to beat some defenders. He's going to skate back, and his shot gets saved. Where's the puck? Did he score? Oh, he scored. Okay. I couldn't see it. All right. Well, Hugo with unassisted goal at unassisted power play goal with 8:40 left in the second. Is going to make it 2-1 Rage. That's a goal, I guess. I thought it sounded like it hit the goalie, but it's a one in. So anyway, yeah, it's a goal. Counts. All right, this little guy for the Bears is going to go wide. He's on his backhand. Doesn't have much. He tries to do a backhand centering pass out to the point. Whoa.
That was a good shot.
Where that kid just had plenty of daylight and time to launch one in on Bain high, and it just found its way into the goal.
Good shot.
There's no pressure on him, Catherine.
I know, but it was still a good shot, though.
Yes, it was. All right, so unfortunately, just like the first time, our lead is gone very rapidly. So let's see if the kids can get another one now. It's 8:22 left in the second. It's now 2-2. All right, the Bears poke that one ahead. They have it. They gain the zone. Kids shoots it real wide. Or no, Bain. Bain's able to scoot that one aside with his blocker. The puck's along the far corner there, picked up by Ryder. He gets tied up by a defender. Puck gets slapped out into the slot where Michael picks it up. He elects to backhand it back out to center ice, where it's sent right back in, and Michael's there again just to put it back out into center ice. Now that one gets sent all the way in, wide of Bain. Behind the goal is Roman. He tries to send a pass out to Liam. Got poked away, but James gets loose puck. James tries to feed Ryder on the far side, but it's just a little bit too far ahead of him. But Ryder's still going to be able to track this one down and gain possession behind the Bears board. He rockets one out to Roman, trying to feed the point, but that was just a very hard pass to control. Thankfully, Roman's able to outskate the Bears players and send it back into the neutral zone, where Ryder picks up the loose puck. He's able to beat a couple of defenders there. Oh, nice centering pass to Liam. Oh, Liam rips a shot just wide, but a beautiful pass. And Ryder once again tries to send a pass out. James does a good job of tying up this Bears player along the near board here. It's in the back corner. We don't have any pressure on this kid. He's going to fling a pass out to center ice off his own teammate's stick to Michael, but we're offside. There's 6:40 left in the second period, still 2-2. Elizabeth, Hugo, and Charlie come on with Gavin and Isaac. Hugo wins the face-off to himself, tries to skate it out, but he's got some pressure on him. Loses it, comes over the near board here. Hugo picks it up at the red line. And now the Bears have it, and they're skating it back into our zone. This kid's, he's able to split our defenders. Oh, man. Basically beat Bain, but one-on-one. Not much Bain can do about that. So that makes it 3-2 Bears with 6:30 left in the second. Milan and Isaac are now our defenders. Face-off gets pushed to the far hash there, where Charlie picks up the loose puck. The puck is poked out to the neutral zone. The Bears have it now. Just force him wide. Good job by Milan to get his body on that player. Force him wide. Force the turnover. Gets it up to Elizabeth. She backhands it up to Charlie. And Charlie's going to get a shot off that goes wide of the goal. Goes out to Hugo on the goal line. Hugo's got a sharp angle shot that I think went going behind. Comes out to the near board here, picked up by the Bears player. He's going to, it's hit by Milan with a high stick, and that's going to draw a whistle. High stick. High stick. High stick. He hit it too high. He put his stick too high to bring the puck down.
Just like jump up and grab it.
Yeah.
Still puts it that way. He's still putting it.
Yeah, just a little high. All right, James has it. He rockets it down off the goal. Wow, nice bounce right to the side of the cage where the goalie's going to cover it up. Face off right to Liam. Liam got a nice shot off, but it hit a defender's skate before it could reach the goalie. Comes out to the near corner, played off the backboard. James is going to tie up the players on the far corner. He had some help, but unfortunately scooted away to the Bears player. Thankfully, their outlet pass there went a little far. Michael's there Gavin's there to pick up the loose puck. Gavin sends a hard shot wide of the goal. James is back covering for Gavin and gets the puck. Good job by James to fill in there. He's going to try to push it past the defender to himself off the wall, but can't do it. And it's just a scrum right here. Ryder's going to pick up this puck. Carry it in the zone. Looking for someone to pass to. Still has possession of it. Gets it out to James. Tough pass to handle. James is able to control it. Centers it across the crease. Nobody there. The Bear player turns it over in the middle, but he pokes it away from Ryder. Outlet pass, nicely done, but good job by Michael to be there, just to put his stick in there and disrupt that play from developing. Liam has the puck. He's going to bring it in the zone. He gets forced wide. He sends it, wow, shot in on goal, I think. Loose puck is sent out to far board. Offside, I'm guessing? Oh, all right. All right, so we got 4 minutes left in the second. Hugo, Elizabeth, and Charlie are on. That face-off gets popped straight up. Hugo brings it down, skates away with it. He's got it on his forehand. Rockets one and beats the goalie low into his, I don't know if that's his glove side or he beat him blocker side. Either way, Hugo with another goal to make it 3-3 and tie this game up. Hugo wins this face-off, actually maybe not, either way. Isaac inserts himself to poke that one away. The Bears have it at the center ice. Their pass goes wide off the board. Isaac steps in, but the puck gets poked away. Hugo backs him up, flings it high off the board to Elizabeth. She plays it off the board to herself. She's going to try to beat the other defender. She puts on the brake. Shoot it! Oh, her shot gets saved by the goalie. Rebounds behind the goal. Hugo's going to have that puck. He's actually got some time. Now he's got some pressure, puts a nice move on to circle around. Sharp angle shot. Oh, there's a rebound right in front, but we can't, nobody's there except the Bears player who sends it out of the zone. Isaac, Hugo does a nice job of cutting back and disrupting that play. Plays it along Elizabeth on the board. She's just going to elect to fling it out, and the Bears are going to have to clear the zone. They're offside, though, if they play this in. Nope, now they're onside. And comes out to the kid who just came out of the box. Where's the puck? Oh, there it is. I lost it. All right, nice pass up to the defender. His centering pass goes all the way to the other side. And that center gets centered right back into Roman. Roman is able to fling it past everyone. Let's see if Hugo can get the loose puck. He's able to track it down. And that one's going to come out to the neutral zone. James has come on. Thankfully, that pass is errant and goes to Isaac. James picks up the loose puck. He sends it into the neutral zone. Picked off by Hugo. Hugo has the puck poked away from him. It's a good job by James to step in and disrupt that play. James is on with Liam and Ryder. They're dropping way too far back. Anyway, that shot goes well high. Bain picked up by Ryder. Now to Liam. The puck is still in the zone, though, as the Bears recover it. They send that one weakly in, dribbling towards the goal where Isaac intercepts it. He plays it right back off the board, right back to the same Bears player. That one's going to go well wide at Bain. To Ryder in the far corner. He tries to push up the boards. The Bears right now are doing a good job of just keeping this one in their zone. Skated out by the Bears player. His shot, looks like it hit somebody and deflected wide at Bain. Now Ryder's going to try to get this one out. He goes down, but thankfully he's able to at least get it out of our zone. That pass goes a little bit beyond the Bears player to Roman in our defensive zone. Roman's going to slap that one as hard as he can all the way down the ice. Should not be an icing because it looks like there's plenty of people that could have hit that or played it. James ties up the player with his body in the corner. That puck is poked away from Ryder as he tries to carry it behind the board. Liam steps in to help, but that puck gets sent. That should be an icing. Yeah, that will. All right, so with 56 seconds left in the second period, it's still 3-3. Still the same group. Milan and Michael are out for our defense. The face-off is one back to the point, but Michael wasn't quite able to get back to that side. But where's the puck? Right here in front of us. Skated out by the Bears player. Good job by Milan. Oh, wow, Liam just dumped that kid. Nothing egregious, just a big kid running into a big kid. Let's see, pucks. Oh, that one, on the other hand, was a little bit, that one looked worse. Not sure if it was intentional, but that one you got to call. All right, so we're going to be on the penalty kill with 29 seconds left here to end the second period, assuming there's no other goals. All right, face-off is one back to the point by the Bears. Shining on Bain. Oh my gosh. Bain does a nice job of getting down. I'm not sure if it went wide or if he saved it and deflected it wide, but it looked like it may have been deflected right in front of him. So either way, a tricky shot. That one's going to go right in on Bain. Bain kicks that one away. Picked up by Michael behind the goal. Michael tries to fling that one off the board. He's able to. Oh, here we go. Go, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Charlie not able to poke that one past the goalie. He did a good job of staying with Charlie. He tried to make a move. All right, so then ends the third period. It's still 3-3, and there's still a minute left in the Bears' power play to start the third. All right, we're starting the third period here. Isaac has it behind the goal. He goes down. It's kept in the point by the Bears. Cross ice pass. The guy puts a move on Gavin. He's got it, but this pass comes out to the high slot. We need to get some people out there. Gosh, that shot gets knocked down. Gavin is able to not clear it, but he is there. Picked up by Hugo. Hugo's got a lot of shirts around him. Puck gets poked away. Hugo still has possession of it. He's still got possession of it. doing a good job of just taking some time off. Flings that one along the far board, though. The only person there is a Bear. They turn it over in the neutral zone. Hugo intercepts the puck. Nice move by Hugo to split the defense. He's trying to get free on his forehand. He loses it there on his last move to get open. This kid beats... All right, our penalty is up, but this kid is beating all of us. Gets a shot. Oh, Bain with a nice glove save. Nice, Bain. Making that one look easy. All right, so we're back to even strength with 11:50 left in this game. 3-3 still. Liam, Hugo, and... Liam, Ryder, and James are on. James wins the faceoff, pokes it back to Milan. Milan pokes it back up to James. James tries to send it back out of our zone, but is kept in by the Bears. Now behind our goal. Milan gets there. He wraps it back around the board, which is to a Bear player, though. They try to center it. Really, oh boy, kind of trickling there. Milan pokes it away, back to the point. Sent back in. Milan has it again. He tries to clear it, but it hits Liam. But the loose puck is picked up by James. He's finally able just to hit it off the board out of our zone. Ryder putting on a good forecheck there. Steals the puck, carries it behind. He's looking for help. He's going to send that all the way back out to the point, but a really hard pass. Good job by Milan to handle it. Sends it into James right in front. But James really can't turn on that. Ryder's shot goes wide. James is going to track it down to the near corner, play it back to Milan. Milan's going to send that one in high. Going to go wide of the goal. Ryder puts on the brakes, tries to reverse course. Nice pass right to James in front. A nice finish by James. Beat the goalie high. So nice play by Ryder and James there to make it 4-3 with 10:49 left in the third. I like that one. All right, Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth are on. The face-off is brought out by the Bears. Elizabeth has it along the board. She pushes it ahead to herself. She plays it off the board a little bit further, but not quite into the zone. Hugo picks up the loose puck, tries to fling it in zone. Charlie has it, is able to possess it into the zone. Beats a defender, beats another defender, and his shot goes saved by the goalie, I believe, although the goalie's looking behind him trying to find the puck, but it must be buried in his pad somewhere. All right. Hugo on the faceoff wins that cleanly back to Charlie. Charlie pushes it back to Roman. Roman sends a cross-ice pass to nobody. This was tied up here right in front of the box with Elizabeth, but it looks like the Bear player is going to steal that one away. Puts a nice move on Isaac, splits our defense. Oh my gosh, what a nice move. What a nice move. Not only to split our defenders, but maintain possession of that puck and beat Bain one-on-one. A nice move by that kid. So he ties it up, make it 4-4 with 10:06 left in this game. All right, Hugo wins that face-off cleanly back to Gavin. Gavin flicks it ahead to Charlie. Charlie's going to see what he can do to gain. Oh, he's got it room to shoot. Oh, his shot just goes wide to the goalie's glove side. In the near corner here, Hugo gets it out. He's going to try to jam it in from the corner, but it looks like the goalie's going to be able to seal that one and stop it, or hold on to it. All right, so Liam, Ryder, and James are going to come on along with just them. It's still Milan and Gavin on defense. Face off. It's poked wide and picked up by the Bears player, who tries an outlet pass. Beautiful pass. One-on-one on Bain. Great job by Bain to make that save. Good job, Bain. That was a nice pass. Nice outlet pass. All right, so Bain keeps it tied up at 4-4 here with 9:35 left. Comes back out to the point. Wow, that was rocketed and went off the top bar. Bears have along the far board. Centering pass is somewhere along the... Oh, it's on the back. All right, now James has it. He gets tied up along the board, goes down. He's going to draw a penalty here. And with that touch up, refs are going to blow the whistle, and we're going to be on a power play with a minute. Let's see, it's going to be 9:14 left in the third. Minute and a half power play for the Rage. Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth come on with Michael and Gavin in front of defense. Face-off is won cleanly back to Gavin. Gavin plays that over to Michael. Michael's got some room to launch a shot, which he does. Goalie saves it. The rebound goes behind the goal. Wrapped back around to Michael. Michael's going to send that one back to Elizabeth along the goal line. She pokes it back along behind the goal to Charlie. He backhands it, still with Elizabeth behind the goal. She's going to wrap it around, try to find Hugo right in front. Hugo's shot gets hits some sticks in front. There's a lot of traffic. She tries to feed the center again, but no one's there except the Bears. But Hugo's able to intercept that and have a turnover. His shot, right into the goalie's body. 54 seconds left in the power play. Hugo's going to take the face-off. Hugo wins the face-off back to Elizabeth. She's going to push that one back to Michael. Thankfully, Michael's able to step in front of the guy trying to cut off the pass and poke it. Elizabeth sends it right in front to Hugo. Where's the puck? I guess Hugo shot. There's a rebound. Everything seemed to stop. I thought the goalie had a save. I guess the puck has been live the whole time. Nobody for Greenville could poke it home. That's going to come off the near board. And the Bears, unfortunately, have a little bit of a break here if they can get back. All right, nicely they turned it over. Yeah, look up. They're in a line change. Hugo's able to beat one. He's going to try to split the defense. Loses the puck. He tries to come back to his forehand. Sends a strong centering pass through the crease. Oh, my gosh. Gavin's got all day. Oh, shot by Gavin must have been saved. Because now it's in our far corner. Poked ahead by the Bears. Gavin can't quite keep it in. And now the Bears have a little bit of a break here. Great job. Force him wide. That shot gets in on Bain. I think Bain saved it or hit the side of the goal, but a nice job by Michael just to force the player wide. And then Michael's going to bring this out. The penalty is up. We're at full strength. Michael sends a shot in on goal, and the goalie's able to knock it down and cover it up. All right, so some good scoring. Some good scoring opportunities for the Rage here on that power play, but couldn't quite finish. We have 7.5 minutes left in this game, still 4-4. All right, James is on with Liam and Ryder. James wins the face-off, but he's tied up in that far board. Ryder has it along the blue line, gets the puck poked away from him. The feed up ahead by the Bears player is out of the reach of his buddy and now flicked away by our defense into the neutral zone. Ryder has it. Liam helps him out by picking up that puck from him. Liam's going to send a shot in on goal, blocked by the goalie, and the goalie's going to have to cover it up. All right, looks like Milan and Roman have come in for defense. James has the puck, that's Liam. Liam curls around, he sends it behind the goal. Now James has the puck. James has a little bit of time to take a look. He's trying to beat one player, tries to get a backhand centering pass. Just kind of weakly dribbles in on the goalie, and now there's just people piled up on top of each other down there. Yeah, there's nothing egregious there. He just fell. All right, face-off is won by James. Back out to Roman. He steps up. Unfortunately, his attempt to either play it back in or shoot it didn't quite materialize, but a puck comes right out to this fella in the slot, but a good job by Milan to get his stick in the way and keep that shot from even getting in on Bain. Milan does a nice job of gathering loose puck, sending it off the board to James. James is passes on his backhand, centering pass. Oh, wow. Makes it actually across to Ryder, but a sharp shot by Ryder with a sharp angle. Yeah, good call. Off you go. That's right. No need for that crap. Go have a seat. What? What'd I do? Oh, you just, act like an ass. Go have a seat. I can't tolerate that crap, Catherine, in youth hockey. All right, so we're going to have a power play thanks to that for a minute and a half with 6 minutes left. It's still 4-4. We'll see if the kids can capitalize on that. It'd be nice to score a goal and reward that kid for his efforts. Lisby's tied up behind the board. No one's there to get the puck except the Bears player. Their outlet pass doesn't quite connect. Charlie picks up the loose puck. It's just being slapped around there. Hugo's trying to get his stick on it. He's able to corral it. Makes a nice move, but he's just got his stick tied up by the defender. He's still got it in the slot there. Sends one in on goal, but it's stopped by the defense. And now they're passing, and they got a player coming out who's going to send a, wow, he actually ripped. That shot was actually in on Bain with some force, and Bain was able to nicely get down and save that one. Now Hugo has the rebound. He's skating out through center ice. He's in the zone. He's on his forehand. Sharp angle shot. Oh, just barely missed that one. I'm not sure if the goalie got that one with his glove and sent it wide. Nice by Gavin. Get past first defender. He flings that one behind the goal. Elizabeth's fighting for it. She puts a move on. She's got it behind the goal still. She's looking to center. Puts it out front. There's just a lot of bodies there. But Charlie and Hugo both have it. Charlie passes to Hugo. Step up, Gavin. Nice job by Gavin to keep that one away from the Bears player trying to make a break. Charlie picks up the loose puck. Little nifty stick handling. His shot goes wide. Elizabeth has it behind the goal. The puck is along the side of the net. The puck is cleared wide along the board, and that's going to be sent the length of the ice. But Gavin's able to pick that one off at center ice, but he's got to hold up the play and let us get on side. And we're going to try to get a line change here. Elizabeth's going to the bench. Puck gets poked away from Gavin. Just send it in, Gavin. All right, James picks it up as he's new to the ice. He's got some room to skate here. He's going to dump that one. Charlie's going to go to the bench, and Ryder's going to come on with that dump. Hugo's still on the ice, ties it up along the far corner there. Comes back to James. James is going to send that behind the goal. Ryder's going to give chase and puts pressure on, wrapped around by the Bears to the far side. All right, the Bears penalty is up. Hugo intercepts that puck in the neutral zone, puts a nifty move on 1-2. Multiple players, but loses at the end. Still fighting for it. There's 3 Bears around him. They're making a little break here. Shot in on Bain. Bain scoops that one up on a bounce into his glove and secures it. All right, so back to full strength. 3:36 left in the third. 4-4. All right, face-off is bouncing around there. The Bears pick it up. They send it clear across the crease to nobody. It's that Ryder now has along the far board. Ryder looks up, tries to connect with James. He's able to pick up the loose puck. Ryder goes down. All right, there's a delayed penalty coming up on the other team for a hook. All right. Not sure if it's a hook on Ryder or a hook on James, but either way, they're going to be back in the box for a minute and a half. Let's see if we can capitalize on this and get a go-ahead goal here as the game is winding down. All right, Hugo, Charlie, and Elizabeth are on with Isaac and Gavin. Oh, excuse me, Michael. Oh, boy, that's a face-off win by the Bears. They're breaking it out. Michael does a good job of forcing them wide for now. He's got a, oh, wow, he rockets a shot wide of the goal. Hugo's going to try to bring this one out. He's got Charlie ahead of him. He's going to carry it into the zone. Puck gets turned over to neutral zone. That kid's going to rip one, but it's right off of Michael's body. He's able to get his own rebound. Oh, no. Oh, man. Wow, what a shot. Somehow found a little opening there on the near side pipe and beats Bain. So a shorthanded goal. for the other team with 2:45 left, makes it 5-4 them. All right, so let's see. Hugo, James, and Charlie are on. We still have a minute left in the power play. Hugo gets a loose puck, man, rips that one wide. James gets the rebound and pokes it past the goalie for a goal to tie it back up. So James gets the power play goal to tie this one up at 5. And with that, we'll be back at even strength. Good job by the kids to battle back and get that one back. All right, Hugo wins the face-off to himself. That one gets poked away, and Milan's there to, I thought, hit the loose puck, but the Bears player gets his shot off. Roman gets his stick in the way to keep that one from getting on goal. It deflects well wide, and that's going to go the length of the ice. No icing. Charlie's putting some pressure on there. The kid outlet pass goes back to Milan at center ice. He sends it back in, but I guess that's going to be an icing. Or excuse me, offside. Thank you. So 2 minutes left in this game. Milan and Gavin are on for our defenders. Face-off is now along the far board there, poked away by the Bears to James. He's along the blue line. He's getting carried in deeper on his backhand. He's got a forehand opening, rips his shot that goes high over the goal. Gavin's able to keep that one in. Hugo picks up the puck along the far board. Hugo tries to get a shot off, but gets his stick lifted at the last second. That's going to be sent all the way the length of the ice, so it's not going to be an icing because it's not going to make it that far. Milan plays the puck. He wraps around the far board here. James has it. Puck's down there. Hugo and Charlie are both trying to get the puck, but the Bears are able to skate this one away. Good job by Milan just to keep that kid wide. Hugo gets the puck along the outlet pass by James to Hugo. Hugo runs into Charlie. Let's see, Charlie has the puck. Shoot it, Charlie. Oh. Yeah, nice job. Charlie threw that one in on goal, and it was bouncing around there. Somebody was able to poke it in. I'm not sure who, but they were able to poke it in. So what's that make it? I was going to say timeout for the Bears here while everyone gets personnel all situated. So that makes it 6-5 Rage. And it looks like they put a... what are we doing with this? Oh, that's the timeout clock. Okay. Can't figure out why their clock was running with that little time left. I don't know how much is left until they reset the clock. It's under a minute, though, in this game. All right, 48 seconds are what's left in this game once the kids retake the ice. Looks like Elizabeth is going to come out with James and Ryder. with Gavin and Michael on defense. Face-off is pushed to the far side. Bears player knocks it back into his own zone. Ryder is there to skate through it. Puck gets sent out to our zone. Kid goes down. No call on the play. Good job by Michael to push that one up ahead. Looks like Ryder has the free puck. Their net is empty as they've pulled their goalie. Ryder plays off the board in neutral zone. Sent across the bus. Just dump it in, Elizabeth. Dump it in. Oh, shit. Just dump it in. Take some time off the clock. That comes out to Gavin. Gavin pushes it up the board to James. Just send it behind the goal. Ryder picks up the loose puck. Let's see, what are we down to? 2 seconds. Last desperation shot goes nowhere, and the kids win this one 6-5. And chances are they will be meeting again, the same team, tomorrow morning if the last game this evening between the Seahawks and this team play out the way I would expect it to. And I think that game's around 9 o'clock, but check the official schedule and we'll be here for another fun-filled morning of hockey. Yay!